guys, so today we are in Dublin and I am going to be interviewing a very special guest for you. This is one of my followers who I've had on my channel for a really long time. She's so sweet. We just kind of became friends through comments, and because I'm in her city, I thought we would meet up and we could do an interview, and I want to share with you green life in Dublin. Hi guys, it's Be Vegan, and today I am in Dublin with Renata. It's really awesome because she was really one of my very first subscribers and always leaves the funniest, best comments on every single one of my videos. So sweet, so helpful, always telling me about different products to give a shot. And here we are, finally in person, and it's a wonderful thing about YouTube or any social media that you can be from different parts of the world and then meet all of a sudden, because I happen to be here this day and she was kind enough to take the bus for 45 minutes to meet me, and so it's really cool. And so let's get into it. I just figured we would go ahead and interview because there's lots of things that you guys want to know about green life in Dublin. So my first question is, when did you start blogging?
I kind of started blogging like 8 years ago.
Oh wow!
But it wasn't about, green, all the things green. I didn't know what I was doing. Then I stopped for like 2 or 3 years, and then I came back and started blogging about all the things green.
That's great. Why green? What was it that kind of led you to that?
Well, it was a lot of things, happening all at once. Like serendipity moments. And I got horrible reaction to all of the radiance cream. My face was beetroot red for 3 days.
Wow. That's like what you now are calling dermatitis?
No, it was like
it was something else. Okay.
Yeah. So after that, I just cut off, like all the conventional products and a little by little from there.
Cool. And since you're a green blogger, do you feel like it's easy to find green products here where you live in Dublin, or is it difficult?
Not at all. Nothing is happening here. At least I believe, they are small brands, but they are not in mainstream shops.
Yeah.
That is a hard part. So you have to know where to look.
Yeah.
What you're looking for. And a lot of my, purchases are from online shopping.
It's a good thing that we have online, because even in America, where I feel like everything is more accessible, like the things that I seem to like, I can never find in store. I have to buy them online. But what about like, this is gonna sound stupid because I've only seen it on the street, like Holland and Barrett. Do they have any products, or is it kind of hit or miss?
Some skincare, like the Dr. Organic brand that I showed you.
Okay, yeah.
But they have zero makeup.
Yeah. And Sephora doesn't carry anything here.
We don't have Sephora.
Oh, you don't even have Sephora?
No,
okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but ours in America too, it's horrible. Sephora doesn't carry hardly anything natural, and where can we go in America? Not very many places either. Although a lot of companies are from America, they just don't sell them in store. So.
We don't even have Whole Foods in here. Like when they came into the UK a few years ago, I was like, woohoo, happy days, and they're coming here. But no,
never
happened.
That's funny. So we mentioned that you kind of got a bad reaction from your makeup, and on your blog you talk about how you healed yourself from dermatitis. Is that through products alone or through changing your diet as well?
Changing the diet as well. The major part is going gluten-free.
Gluten-free. Yeah. Actually, a friend of mine had a really bad problem with eczema a couple months ago, and she stayed away from gluten and went raw vegan and completely healed it. So
dairy-free as well.
Yeah. That's amazing. I mean, I think that a lot of people don't understand that your food is connected to everything in your body, and it makes a big difference.
It makes me mad. Even doctors don't mention that to you. They have to figure it out by yourself.
Yeah, that's terrible. Are there any books that you read that you would recommend to anybody dealing with that?
I did a lot of online research. I can't remember anything at the moment, but if anybody interested, just email me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll leave all of her info for her blog and all of her Instagram and everything like that down below in the description, or I'll put it up here on the screen so that you guys can contact her if you're having any similar symptoms that you might want to just talk to somebody who has a relatable problem. How long did it take till you saw results from changing your diet and changing your products?
Well, after 2 days of going gluten-free, the itching stopped completely and my skin healed like in 2 months.
Amazing. And did your family, did they have any problems with you changing your diet, or was it a struggle for them?
It is kind of a struggle because I'm preparing all the meals from scratch, so I often find myself doing 3 separate dinners.
Yeah.
Because my daughter is vegetarian. I'm sort of 80% vegetarian and gluten-free and dairy-free. And my husband is a meat eater, so you can understand understand.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, with him, he's a vegetarian now. I'm talking about my husband. But in the beginning, we were always cooking separate dinners. We would cook the meat dinner for him first, and then we would cook a vegan dinner for me. So, and if we had children, I imagine it would be the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a favorite DIY that you do for either skin or makeup or household cleaning product?
I clean with vinegar and lemon most of the time and herb and put some essential oils. I do my own deodorants.
What do you put in your own deodorant?
Is baking soda. You have to be careful because a lot of people are sensitive to baking soda.
Yeah.
My own daughter has allergy to it. So if you want to make it, just do a batch test, but it's arrowroot powder and baking soda in equal measures, like 1 tablespoon of each.
Okay.
And just enough coconut oil to mix it into the paste.
How long does that last for? Does it last for a while?
Yeah, all the time. If you're feeling drying out, just put a little bit of coconut oil and your favorite essential oil. And that's all I use. Nothing, shop books, work for me, and
Yeah.
I just wasting money.
Yeah, of course.
And I often make my own scrubs. No, it's very easy.
Face scrubs or table scrubs?
Body scrubs.
Body scrubs.
So it's like a handful of sugar and salt, one or the other, or maybe two, and just a little bit of coconut oil. Again, I love coconut oil.
I do too. What I've been doing lately, I think it was in a video, but I've been using like leftover coffee grounds and coconut oil, and that really like scrubs your skin off. Okay, and let's see. If there was something you would like to see happen with your blog in the future, do you have any plans or ideas in the direction that you want to take your blog?
Well, obviously I wanted it to grow, so I don't have any 5-year plans. I wanted to go bigger.
Yeah.
We will see. We will take it from there.
Do you want to start a YouTube channel or anything like that?
I kind of want to, but I'm a little shy yet.
Yeah, I understand. Like, I think it's always a little hard in the beginning, but I think if you give it a shot, that you could do it, and that it'd be great because you have so many reviews. If you go check out her blog, she has so many different reviews of so many different products on her blog that I personally would love to see it in video as well.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the interview and for coming to meet me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, I'll put all of her information down below, and I will see you guys next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed already, please do, and see you next time. Bye.
Thanks, bye.